Okay, so I make it just gone 7 o'clock, so let's get this show on the road. Let's get started, shall we? So first of all, thank you so much for joining us this evening. My name's Nick James, and tonight's webinar is all about how to launch your coaching program, product, or seminar in a big way. So before I really get into this evening's content and start delving into launches per se, what I wanted to do first was just tell you why I decided to do this webinar this evening. Now, you probably would have noticed, if you haven't been living under some kind of rock, you'll have noticed that there's been a shift. There's been a shift in the paradigm, if you like, the way things are sold, both online and offline, over the last few years. Now, that's probably because of the increase in technology, so, social media, also the economy. There's lots of changes that are taking place right now and have been taking place for the last couple of years. And so what we're talking about tonight is the new paradigm, the new way of selling, especially if you operate in the coaching, consulting, speaking, seminar, marketing kind of industry. Probably call it people helping or expert field would be the best way to describe it. And you'll have noticed that there has been a big shift, and over the last couple of years in particular, myself and other marketers in the UK and the US have been doing these kind of big product launches, and we're going to be showing you tonight how to do those things step by step, and I'm also going to illustrate them with some real life examples of people that I've worked with who have done this stuff and put it to good use and got good results with it. So really what this is about, though, I mean, I'm quite a big advocate, if you like, of the rule that says, and this is actually a rule that my good friend Dan Bradbury, if you know Dan, tends to talk about a lot, and that's the rule of 6%. The 6%, if you like, in any industry. And the 6%ers in any industry are the ones that have all the influence, are the celebrities in that field, make all the income, of course, and therefore have all the clients. And, what that means is that 94% of the majority of industries, the people that operate in those industries don't tend to get many results at all. They tend to, either scrimp by with nowhere near the kind of income they would like. They don't have, clients on their client list. They don't sell many of their products. Their seminars aren't full. That's the majority of people. That's the 94%. So what we're looking at tonight is the 6%, the ones that get the best results, the ones that sell a ton of product, the ones whose seminars are jam-packed full and sell out every time, the ones who have coaching clients paying them premium prices, high-level coaching clients, and their diaries are jam-packed full. So what we're going to look at tonight is how to launch your coaching program, your product, your seminar, whatever it is you sell, in a big way, so that you get a large influx of new customers, you grow your list, and ultimately you get paid what you really want to get paid. And some of the examples you're going to see here tonight, will astound you, I think, to be honest. I think a lot of these examples, or the couple of examples I will share, you'll see that people are making from these launches sometimes as much as a whole year's worth of income in as little as a week or a couple of weeks. And that might sound outrageous, that might sound, a bit unbelievable, a bit beyond belief, but I'm here to tell you that it can happen, and it can happen for anyone, regardless of whether you've got a list, regardless of even whether you've got a product made, or regardless if you've got any current standing in your industry. So really what I'm saying here is, if you don't latch onto this phenomenon of launching stuff, and you'll see step by step the methodology you were talking about a little bit later, then the simple fact is you'll be left behind. The old school techniques of internet marketing, the hard sell approach, doesn't work anymore. Similarly, people who, a lot of people that I work with, when they come to me, they're the opposite. They're a bit soft. They don't like asking for the money, or like asking for the sale. And none of those approaches really work. And what I think I've got here for you tonight is a way that you can maintain a deep level of rapport with your prospects and your clients. So you're not hard selling. You're also providing lots of value, but you're not being too soft either. It's a nice balance where you're getting a relationship built with your prospects that lasts, that stands the test of time, if you like, and that also means they'll buy stuff from you. So, before we really get into the meat, let's just cover first off what is a launch, just in case anybody on the call isn't familiar with the words of product launches or anything like that. Really, a launch is nothing more than an intensive period of marketing. So over the course of a week, 2 weeks, a month, lots and lots of marketing taking place, and ultimately there's a few goals that you will have when it comes to your launch. And again, I might talk about product launches tonight, but just know that these product launches work just as well for coaching programs, if not better in many cases, or for seminars. Whenever I market a new seminar or a new workshop, I always use this sequence, this methodology that I'm going to share with you tonight. Ultimately, you want it to do a few things. Number one, you want your launch to grow your mailing list. Now, clearly, I'm probably preaching to the converted here, but most of you on the call will be aware that you've probably heard people say stuff like the money's in the list, which isn't entirely true, because I believe that actually the money is in the relationship with the list. Like, you can have a list of hundreds of thousands of people, but if you've got no relationship with them, then you're not gonna. It's not going to work. If that was the case, then spam email marketers would be the richest people in the world. But I'm pretty certain they're not.